Okay, we are here with MUW head coach Dean Burrows and student athletes Trent Walker and Joe Haze Austin. Guys, really hard-fought battle tonight. Emory, not the result you were hoping for, but coach, just kind of opening thoughts on tonight's game.
No, I mean, credit to them, congratulations to them, but I think these young men and their teammates deserve a whole lot of credit for fighting all year, overcoming adversity, overcoming hard, and like we just talked about, they're going to face hard the rest of their lives, and I think they're going to be able to look at this moment and grow from it and learn from it. But no, I mean, first half, I think we settled in faster than I thought coming in, to be honest with you. And we talk about layups and free throws, and I think maybe some of those things being rushed at times. But no, we for what we had, I'm proud of these kids.
Trent, Joe, you guys really had a historic season. What can you kind of touch on the run you guys had and how you guys played tonight?
I was just saying in the locker room, as you see, the numbers are low, and it's not just us players. It starts with the coaches. We can't even go a 5-on-5 in practice with our full team. Two assistant coaches, 3 assistant coaches have to hop in on defense, and just to let us get an in-game look. And it just starts as a program. Like we're bought in, and it shows a lot. And I just, like I touched on earlier, I show a lot of appreciation. I really appreciate the coaches for that.
Yeah, to harp on that, I really appreciate the coaches too. To have our coaches Brad, Cam, and Shep to step in to always give us a look, to always work us and even push us in practice to make sure that we are getting better and that we have the proper scouting report for the games. And I just really appreciate that with the low numbers. I mean, we all bought in, we all had heart, we all fought to the end, as you've seen today. I mean, I'm just really grateful to be in this position today, to be honest.
And out of all of it, at the beginning of the year, you can tell we have we've changed a lot, not even as basketball players, but as young men. And as me coming in here, that's what Coach Dean told me from the get-go. I don't care if we win a single game or not, I want you to become a better man at the end of it. We can tell from the beginning of the season that's definitely something that happened. We came together as a group, had a team meeting without the coaches, and we got our stuff together. I ain't gonna say anything else. We got our stuff together, and it shows. And there's a lot of appreciation goes out to the staff for that.
First things first, Coach, you mentioned y'all got into it early, and at one point tied the game like 12-12, and then they kept just pulling ahead little by little, and then halftime they kind of turned it on. What happened there? Like, y'all were to keep it close. What did they do to kind of just keep chipping away and pull away?
I mean, we tied it up, and I think we might have the ball, if I'm not mistaken, and had a look at it and didn't fall. And then, you maybe miss a free throw, you miss a layup here and there, and they go down and hit a 3 or get an offensive rebound, kick out for a 3, and little by little that starts. But again, the transition. I mean, they're really good in transition, obviously. Number 1 in the nation assist to turnover ratio. They move that ball really well. They're connected. But no, I mean, I think we settled in early and then, got away from things a little bit. And then you look in the second half, I mean, played them to 1 the second half, and I know they rotated guys in, and as we did as much as we can with 9 guys. But, no, I mean, I think the zone did some things to them a little bit. I'm not saying it completely stopped them, obviously, but, they're number 2 seed overall for a reason, and they can go win the whole thing. But you look at the statistical categories that we emphasize, we hit on 1. And again, some of the things where we 4-game losing streaks throughout the year, some parts of it tonight, nothing to take away from them, but some of that stuff was self-inflicted. Our guys know that, and that's a part of it. And we talked about, we have to play a perfect game to have an opportunity to win, but we had to do the little things consistently time and time again, and I just don't think we did enough of that throughout the course of the 40 minutes.
And then I also got to talk about Joe. I mean, first half you were the big part of the offense, and then in the second half you turned it on late, end up with 32 points, lead the game in scoring. Like, what was going through your mind? Were you just ready to put the ball in the basket the whole game?
No, it wasn't that. It's just I'm very competitive. Which the guys know this all the time because in practice it gets competitive. I can play a 5-year-old in chess, checkers, anything, and we're gonna get to face getting arguing if I'm losing. It's just it kicked in. It's like it's go time, and it was just instinct.
Because, I mean, part of those points, there were some loud buckets in there from 3, And so, Coach, what do you kind of have to say about watching him throw up some threes and then go down?
I mean, with this young man specifically, since you're talking about him, I mean, there's a reason he was the defensive player of the year in the league first off, but then he can play on the other end too, and I think he showed that, throughout the course of the year as well. Swiss Army knife is what he is. Does a lot of things, and so is this young man here. Not to sell him short, but I'll be honest with you. Like, our season turned. I don't know when they met, but I'll be honest with you. Again, we weren't part of it, and but without his leadership and Jackson Reed's leadership, we're not in this position. I'm going to be blunt and honest with you. I saw it from my perspective, and that's what really got us going and getting us to this point.
And my last question is, just how do you kind of quantize the season? I mean, to start off from where it started to where you are now, and just the journey that y'all went on, how would you best describe it?
Is that for me or for you?
It could be for anybody.
Yeah,
Whoever's to start.
No.
Roller coaster.
Yeah, I say a journey. I say a journey instead of a roller coaster because we went through a lot. I mean, from the beginning of the year, having 15 players to now cutting down, now we only have 9. And going on win streaks and then going on losing streaks. And then we having player meetings, team meetings, it was a journey. We all had to figure each other out. We had to learn each other. We had to be bought into what coach was bringing us. And as you saw, I mean, we won the SLIAC championship. We won the SLIAC championship, which is the first in history. So that was big. And we wanted to make some noise out here too, get our names out there. So I call it a journey because we all fought to get where we were.
For me, the word's impact. Every night and every morning, I pray that these guys become the example that the world needs and live a life of impact, and live their life according to the will of the Lord. For me, for the impact that they had on our university, on our town, on our conference, just in general, I think that's the word I'm going to leave with this group.
All right, and then just kind of last question, kind of sum it up. Trent, you kind of talk about the journey, the team was on. As a senior, can you kind of talk on how, how that journey kind of can set MUW up going forward?
Going forward, I mean, I see that other teams that have come down, after us, they'll know the standard. They'll know that we made it here, and that we is a little school from Mississippi. We have an awkward name, so you say. Pertaining to men's basketball team, it has women's in our name. But, I mean, they'll just know the standard. They'll know that we play with heart. As we break down every day, it's heart. That we're not the biggest team, we're not the fastest team, but we're going to fight to the end. And we're going to fight all the way, all 40 minutes, and make sure that everybody knows, even in the stands, that MUW left this gym playing hard.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.